Let's see here. Let's get. There we go. We finally, have Chuck Chamberlin in the studio with us this morning. Let me see if I can get your microphone on. I think it's that one. Say something. See if your microphone's on.
Something.
There you go.
Well, welcome to Tiki Man Radio. First of all,
and here. It's quite a layout you got here. I love it.
Well,
thank you.
I know it's gotten out of hand, hasn't it?
It's eye candy everywhere.
Yeah, eye candy everywhere. Yeah, a lot of memories here. The radio station's been around going on 11 years. Before that, I was in radio with another radio station called Tiki Island Radio. And, of course, the Tiki Bar itself has been here for about 25 years. So it's kind of like it was natural for me to be the Tiki Man on the radio. But it's a fun ride for sure. But let's talk about you. I've been hearing all these crazy stories about you jumping out of airplanes at 90 years old.
Actually, I was pushed out.
You were pushed out. Yeah. Okay. Well, that sounds more real. That sounds more like it.
I don't like to take chances, so I want to have somebody that knows what they're doing to.
Yeah.
If I'm going out, I want somebody else to pull the cord.
Absolutely.
I believe, yes, exactly.
Well, how long have you been doing skydiving?
Well, I passed up an opportunity back in high school years. They had some guy out in Rossville that would take you up in I forget now how much, about $10 or something like that, and give you a parachute and say, here, fall off my plane.
I don't blame you for passing that one.
I believe I'd have passed that because I went to school with some shady characters. I would have been like, no, Johnny, I'm not doing that. And, $10 is a lot of money back then. So.
It was. But anyway, I saw Chattanooga skydiving, and I thought, okay, I'll try that. So I got somebody to go with me. I was working at TVA at the time, and Chattanooga State. Anyway, we went out to the airport, and I was asking him to take pictures. Well, he couldn't get out of the building. He had a limp, so there's no pictures for that. But anyway, that was the first time. That was in 2019.
Wow.
And then again in 2021, I got my grandson to go with me, or he wanted to go, so okay, we'll go.
How old was he?
He was about 20 something, and he almost stayed on the plane.
It's very scary.
It was very scary, but I went out, and he said, "Well, if Grandpa can do it, I'll do it." And he went, and he took the leap, and he was the last one out of the plane, but he got out.
Yeah, I mean, when you do it at your age, it kind of makes all these other people, all the excuses just go away. Like
exactly.
Exactly. Like, what is the problem? I mean, if he can do it, anybody can do it. And I remember, was it George Bush Sr. used to do that every year.
That's right.
On his birthday, too.
That's right.
Yeah, the first time he did it, I think he was alone.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And his plane went out from under him.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a leap of faith, they call that. Yeah. But, now Chattanooga Skydiving, ChattanoogaSkydive.com, we reached out to them. I reached out to them 3 weeks ago, and we were talking to them about doing this 60th birthday thing. We originally started planning this for Key West Skydive.
Right.
Because I really wanted to see those islands from that view. But we just couldn't work it out. And logistically, at the different time, we go to Key West every year, but this would be a different time. So there's a lot of expense and things go into that. And we just couldn't work out the details. And then I got to thinking, I was hearing about you and everything that you have going on. And I was like, well, Chattanooga Skydive is right here in our backyard.
Real close.
Yeah, in
Very
Jasper,
close.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, we should just reach out to them. Reached out to them, and they're all on board. The owner of the Chattanooga Skydive is going to actually be in the studio with us next month.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, he goes somewhere for the winter. Thailand or somewhere like that. And I can't remember where it was. But he said that he could come next month and do it. But and he says that this is the best time of year to jump right now with the fall and all of the foliage that we have. I mean, we are very fortunate to live in a very beautiful part of the world.
I had a cousin that came from Ireland. Actually, he was there when I jumped, but he came from Ireland. He says, they say Ireland is a green country. He said, you'll have green around here. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Tennessee is blessed.
We are.
Yeah, we are. And I used to travel a lot. I was in the finance business for about 20 years, and everywhere I went, I'd be on a plane somewhere. I'd be in Texas, or I'd be in California or New York or whatever. People was like, I just love Chattanooga. And it reminded me every time I was in all these other places of how fortunate I was to be here in a city that has all four seasons.
Right.
And, of course, we love it out here on the lake. But yeah, he was telling me that this time of the year jumping is the best time with the colors changing, and you can see the river and everything. So he's about 10,000 feet up, I think, isn't it?
Well, I was 14,000.
Yeah.
14,000.
Actually, it was 14,004 when we jumped, according to the.
Yeah. Now, I'm assuming you're going 200 miles an hour down, so it's a quick ride, right?
Well, terminal velocity is 121. Give or take.
Okay.
So it's about 120. But you don't realize the speed. You just feel the air rushing by. It's a great feeling. You'll love it.
He's going to love it.
Just don't look down.
Just don't look down, yeah. Well,
no, I look down. It's amazing what you can see from up there. You see the river going through and the lakes and what have you, and you see the Raccoon Mountain Reservoir, and you're above it, and you're coming down toward it.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. And the clouds are underneath you. That's the other thing. I didn't go through any clouds, but I'd love to, go through a cloud. But
now, I understand you really need to tie your shoes on really good.
we don't talk about that.
I heard
Don't talk
about
about that.
I have lost 3 shoes at that location.
Wow.
The first time I was out there, not for the dive, but just looking around, and I was walking by the runway, and I got a call from the manager. He says, "Hey, get away from the runway. We've got a plane in trouble. It may have to crash land or something."
Oh, wow.
So get away from there. So I just made a right turn, and I didn't realize they'd been constructing. They got a new runway up there.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, where the construction was, they had left a mud pile.
Oh, no.
And it was covered with gravel, so I stepped in it up to my ankles.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that would have been nice to have like an orange cone or something there.
Yeah, please. So I had both feet in there. You pull one out and the other one goes in deeper. So some farmer over there came back and he was able to reach in and get me out. But I left my shoes behind.
Oh, wow.
So the second time that I lost a shoe there was I have slip-on shoes because I don't have to tie them. Just slip.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And they slip off just as easy.
Apparently. Yeah, I think there's still an $80 reward out there somewhere for one of the shoes.
That is correct. I know right where it is, but it's in a wooded area, and I'm not ready. There might be another mud pile. I don't know, but anyway, I'm not going to look.
Yeah, I'll jump out of an airplane going 120 miles an hour down, but I'm not going in those woods. You don't know what's in there.
Well, you don't know. I mean, you could, yeah. I mean,
You free fall for about for a minute or more.
Yeah.
And then the last 4,000 or 5,000 feet, you're under the chute. And that's when you really get a chance to look around and see. Try and find the airport when you're up there.
Well,
that's the guy behind me that's holding on to me. He knows where it is, but I don't. And we're, he's steering the thing. We turn around, we do flips and whatever else.
Yeah. Now, did you send me the video of him actually, what we were looking at earlier?
I did.
Okay.
Well, I sent you what I found on YouTube, and it was the.
I think that's the interview with Channel 3 or something. Wasn't it?
Oh, I hope. Yeah, I wish it was, but it was the interview with Channel 3. I don't know if they showed.
You got a YouTube channel?
Yes, I do.
All right, let me see here. Let me see if I can find this video here. Is it under Chuck?
Chuck Chamberlin.
Chuck Chamberlin. Chamberlin Hickson, I think we'll get it.
All right.
Chamberlin Hickson.
There's a lot of. I have a lot of different videos up there.
Chamberlin Hickson?
Yes. Chamberlin, L-I-N.
L-I-N.
Yeah. Chamberlin. Hippie chick, you can talk while I'm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was watching you. There we go. There you go. Right there. There he is.
Is that one of them right there?
That's it.
That's a 2021 version. And look, what's that one? Because
all right, let's see if I can.
when the chute opened, there's something that went wrong. And this is, again...
Something went wrong. I don't want to watch that one.
No. This is why you want a professional holding on to you.
Oh, okay. Let me see here. Let me see if I can...
The tandem jump is the
We got a
way to
little
go.
bit of a black screen, everybody, so just bear with me here. And let's see if we can do this. Let me go over here.
Yeah, that's it. They have to get their advertising in first.
Yeah, it's all about the advertising.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Now that's a little
3,
far up. I don't want to go that high.
A guy named Baumgartner went that high.
Power rental.
Okay, here we go. That's a long intro.
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah.
Look at you.
And notice the person behind that was hanging on to the plane, that's the videographer that's going to meet up with us.
Wow. Check you out.
Now, when the chute opened, the first thing they do is open this little handkerchief-sized drag chute.
Right.
To keep you from tumbling.
Right.
So right there, we're going about 120 miles straight down. And I wore a long sleeve shirt because otherwise my skin's going to look like it's rippling. And so I said, I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, it looked ugly.
Might be some pretty girls on the ground. We don't want to do that.
All right, here, the guy is trying to, we missed the part, but right now, they're not taking a picture of me because he's climbing on top of me trying to untangle the parachute.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, how
frightening.
frightening.
I didn't know anything about it at the time. All I knew is, we're having a good time. We're on the parachute. We're coming down.
Yeah, you thought everything was just going as planned.
It was fine, but he's up there. The parachute is X'd. The lines had gotten twisted.
Oh, no.
And so he was up there untwisting them.
Well,
and we land, and he thinks it's like nothing happened.
yeah.
Well, thank goodness you didn't know at the time. I would have.
Once you get on the ground, he says, "Man, that was close."
I think he'd had that before. And the problem, I think, was because the videographer was waving to us and got us twisted around.
Twisted, yeah.
While we're still falling. So when the chute opened, we're twisting.
Check you out.
But that's a good picture right there, what you see.
How was the flight?
It was great.
Yes, congratulations.
Better than the last time.
Yes?
Yes, much better than the last
Oh, great, thank you.
Yes, it was good. Thank you.
Congratulations.
There we go, man. That's how to get it done right there.
That's fantastic.
That one
So
that
that one was 2019.
yeah,
you
that
said,
one that you
okay.
were showing me
No, that was in
earlier.
2021.
Oh, that was 2021.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2019 was your first time.
That was the first time, and we
Yes,
had
sir.
no video from that. So
we don't. Well, let's see. Yeah. Well, there we go. We we accomplished more than we set out to do before we even started the show because I didn't even have a video, so that worked out really well. But
It did.
man, so you didn't even know that there was a problem.
I did not know. All I know is that what's he doing back there because
He was
you
kinda
have these
climbing
straps that
up
go around your legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's pulling up, and it
You were like, hey,
what's going on?
what's going on?
Was
But
that the only
again,
time that
they-
something like that happened?
I'm sorry.
Is that the only time something like that went wrong?
Yes. like I say, it was a non-event for him. I mean, he was used to it. So all he had to do was get up there and
untwist it. Yeah.
untangle it.
Well, that's good to know that he knows how to fix the problem.
Right, that's
you
why
know?
I say I go with the professionals.
Absolutely.
Well, when I talked to Chattanooga Skydive, I was telling him, I'm like, now listen, I have long since given up the dream of being a boat captain out at sea. Okay, because I can get seasick.
He gets seasick a lot. Yeah.
And so he's like, well, we don't have to go in circles. And he said he gets seasick as well. And but he said, you know, a lot of times you see these videos and they're going in circles and they're doing this and doing that. Listen, I can get sick on the swings over at Lake Winnie. Okay, so
I do too.
yeah. well, good. So you're good with the seasick, or you're not good with it, but you understand it, and so you didn't have any of those problems.
No, this last time the guy on my back wanted to do that. I said no, because he wanted to do some little twirls and Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not good for going in circles.
Yeah, you can. I think he was just a hot dogger. But,
well, now what about? So when did you make your first jump?
In 2019. 85, and I had I was working at Chat State at the time, and I had one of the guys that worked with me come out with me. And he was going to take pictures, and he didn't take any pictures.
Yeah.
He couldn't get out of the hangar because I didn't realize how limpy he was. So there's no pictures from that.
So Bob was useless, or whatever his name was. He was useless that day, but he was there for you for support.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. Yeah. But that was the first time. And then the next time, in 21, my grandson had been bugging me. I want to do the jump. So, okay, so 2021, we took the next jump, and like I say, that's where the grandson decided he didn't want to jump. But after I'd gone, he says, if Pop can do it, I can do it. So he jumped.
And what did he say afterwards? Was he excited?
Well, he liked it afterwards.
Afterwards, yeah. It's the getting out. Yeah, getting out of that's the scariest part.
Well, I think the scary part is going up.
Well, it's not too bad. The last time, on my 90th birthday, the plane was crowded because I had 5 other family members with me, and there's no room. They have these benches, and you straddle the bench. Well, all the benches were taken, so I had to sit on the floor right by the door.
Oh.
And the door was open most of the time.
So you're looking out at it.
I can look out. Don't slide over, please.
Yeah. Please. Let's not go before it's time.
If the plane turns a little bit, you're like, oh, wait a minute now.
Yeah, but sitting on the bench, which you would be doing, I'm sure, it's really nice. You feel comfortable, and the guy behind you is making sure that you're strapped to him or her.
Yeah.
And it's a good, fun experience.
So how long is the whole thing from jumping out to landing?
About 5 minutes.
So it's really fast. Yeah, I mean,
well, the airplane ride up there is really fast. I mean, they take off and they just aim for the skies.
Yeah.
They go, I'm not sure how many feet per minute they go up, but at least 1,500 feet a minute.
Wow.
Yeah, so it takes a few minutes to get up to 14,000, about 10, and then.
Well, the hippie chick was a Marine, and she's like, she wants to jump out of the plane. And I'm like, now that was a long time ago, but
it was a long time ago.
Tim
35 years ago.
You did jump out.
Yes, but not in the Marine Corps. There's in Lake Elsinore, California. Yeah.
Okay.
It's same thing that you did, tandem jump.
Tandem jump.
But it was about 35 or more years ago. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Well, I have a buddy of mine that's probably listening, Tim Myers, and
he wants to go too.
And we share the same. We're both turning 60 next year. And,
that's young.
I know. That's what I feel. And I heard an interview with you that you said something to the effect of, you you didn't want to get old enough to not do things or something along those lines.
I want to live a long time.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get old in the process. And I've looked at old people. That's anybody 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't want to be like that.
No. Like,
Right.
Like, what the hell's wrong with you people? Yeah. Yeah, you can't even get out of the house. Yeah, I'm with you on that, and I think there is a certain point, turning 40 and 50 and then turning 60. I mean, I can tell a little bit difference at 60, but as you go along here, there's this thing where you think you have to slow down. Right, you have to do things differently or whatever, but that's not necessarily true.
You don't have to.
You don't. You start pacing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I tell the young folks,
That would be us.
if you have any bad habits, I mean bad like drugs or things like that, overdo
Yes.
stuff. Get rid of that when you're young, because when you get old, if you've got those habits, you're not going to be happy.
You're not going to be happy. You're going to be miserable.
Miserable. So,
Right.
Yeah.
So I tell them, get rid of the bad stuff before you get my age, and you will enjoy it a whole lot more.
Well, there you go. I mean, you got to prepare for these things. I mean, you really do.
And the other thing is, I have a blood type that I love. It's B positive.
Oh, be positive.
wow.
I love that.
Be
Yeah.
positive.
So
Might as well be positive. Yeah.
So I try to live up to that. Be positive.
Well, we try to, that's what the radio station is all about. We're very fortunate to have listeners around the world. A lot of them are listening in on YouTube right now, and we try to promote positive. We don't do any politics. We don't do any religion. We don't do any of that crazy stuff.
Right.
People come to us to escape that madness. And everywhere we go, we try to spread good vibes, and from Key West to California to Canada to this year Costa Rica. We were down in Costa Rica this year, so that's what we do. And I just thought it was an amazing thing that what you've done, and really your just whole positive attitude at life at this age. I mean, we got people in here that are 60, 70, and just, they're giving up. You just can't do that.
Right. You got to keep walking.
Yeah.
Keep reading.
Yes. Keep walking and keep
walking,
reading.
yeah.
Keep your mind relevant
Right.
and doing all that good stuff.
I've seen, and this is old people. they will sit down and not get out of the chair for
Yeah.
like months at a time. It seems
Right.
like, they just stay there, and they die early. I mean,
They will.
Yeah.
so.
It's true, and I think you got to be relevant, and you got to. Yeah, I remember my dad. He was 86 when he passed away, but I remember it was really tough when he retired. He was working on lawnmowers, and he was fixing everybody's lawnmowers and doing all this other stuff in the neighborhood. And when he passed away, we went back to the house, and he had a battery charger hooked up to a lawnmower that he was working on at that point in time.
Yeah.
So he was constantly doing something to, and he was in the Shriners. He drove the Shriners bus, for the kids up to Lexington as long as he could do it, and it felt good about doing it. And so he was always trying to be involved and do things like that. So I just love your positive attitude about these things, and of course I wanted to get your advice about it too. I wanted to say, is this really a good idea or not? But it sounds like it is.
He
It's a
didn't
great
want
idea.
my advice because when I did it, I was about 19 years old, and now and it's so far gone, so far. And he's like, "Well, now we're this old," and
Yeah.
so he's
Well, my third time, it's great.
Yeah.
You need to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
and
needs to
we're
do
going to do it, and it sounds like it's lining up pretty quick for us here. So we're probably going to do this. We don't turn 60 till next year, and so we're thinking about doing this in the springtime, somewhere around in there. And my birthday's not till July, but we're going to try to coordinate it around his.
around Tim's, yeah.
Well, we can, we'll
Or
pick a day,
between.
whatever's convenient for both of us. We're using it as the year of doing it.
Yeah.
And, I think there's also something about you're always looking for the next challenge, too. If you've lived a good life or you feel like you have and you've accomplished a lot of things, there's always something else out there you haven't done.
That's true. That's
Yeah. So, always chasing that next big thing,
Well, I appreciate your attitude also in what you're doing, like you say, out of politics, out of whatever else, just an escape place to be, a safe place.
Well, the radio station is 24/7 full of positive music, and it's all, we call it coastal Americana escapism or whatever, but it's, anything with sunshine, good vibes in it. And we are very fortunate to have a lot of artists. We have a songwriter showcase down in Key West we do every year. This will be our 9th year. 35 artists over a 3-day period, and a lot of those artists have come through here, stayed here, been on the radio, and we're just looking forward to doing more next year. So your advice is do it.
Do it.
Absolutely.
and just keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. That's what it's all about. That's a great song right there. Keep on keeping on.